comic book people of the world. I've skipped a couple of the past comic book days because I've been really busy with work, but let's get back into it this week. There's a couple comics that came out that was pretty good. Some that were just, Let's go into the ones that I read. First up is Batman issue number 69. Yeah, giggity 69. Anyways, Batman and Catwoman have somewhat of a reconciliation, but not really. Bigger story at play is Bane's big master plan of having all of these different villains set out to put up a big plan against Batman. And we get a little bit of insight with the Thomas Wayne Batman, the Batman from the Flashpoint universe, who's helping Bane. We've already been told that this storyline will not play out for another couple of months, but at least the seeds of the backstory is being put in. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 19, Hunted. This story is solely about the Lizard. In fact, Spider-Man's not even a part of it. This is part of the Kraven the Hunter storyline, where he's gathered a lot of Spider-Man's villains, including Spider-Man himself, and he's doing this big hunt thing. But this side story about the Lizard is much different, and it's also quite sad. I mean, the Lizard himself, his whole storyline is sad, but this really hits you in the feels. Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue number 4 from Boom Studios. If you're not aware of this whole comic book series is a retelling of the Buffy the Vampire universe, where everything is very similar to the old universe. Things are still very different as well. In this universe, Xander is still very positive, at least to his friends, but he's also hurting internally as well, and this issue spotlights that. It leaves off on a really big, wow, are they really gonna go there? And maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know, but I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Uncanny XMen issue number 16. In the Marvel universe, almost all of the X-Men have been taken into another universe called the Age of X-Men universe, and in the main Marvel universe, Cyclops and Wolverine have reformed the X-Men with the few remaining mutants that are still there. They're trying to take on certain threats that's going to fan the flames of all of the mutant hate. And in this issue, they come across a version of Magneto, which I won't reveal about who he is, who's created a whole new brotherhood of evil mutants. This issue was quite surprising, and I have to say that this comic book series is so much more interesting seeing Cyclops and Wolverine working together. Finally, I read War of the Realms issue number 2. Malachi, through the Thor comic books, has devastated 9 out of the 10 realms, with Earth being the last one. So the storyline has him invading Earth, having all of the superheroes combining together to try to prevent him from doing this. This issue has a lot of death taking place. Whether or not it's going to be permanent, that's something that's questionable, but at this point, it does appear to be so. This is kind of sort of a spoiler, but not really, but Loki is dead again, and we all know that he's died like 100,000 times, and it's never permanent, so that's one for sure. I know he's going to return back. It's an interesting comic. This is one of those storylines going through the entire Marvel universe where they've been building up to this, and there are some spin-off series as well. It's not the worst comic book out. It's not the worst big event from Marvel, but still, it is one of their many, many events that they continually do over and over again. But anyways, though, that's my comic load for this week. What did you guys read? Leave comments down below and let me know. With that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. Be sure to check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
I'm in love with a hero.
Uncanny XMen, Pyro has returned back, and it appears to be the original Pyro. But I thought that he had died a while back, unless I'm wrong about everything, or maybe he came back in another comic book that I didn't read about it. If you know about this, and you can explain as to why he's returned back in the Marvel Comics, let me know about it, because I have no clue.